where the machines may ride on 2 or 4 wheels, but the thrill is always the same. Today, we are taking a detour from motorcycles to explore a legend reborn, the 2026 Shelby Cobra 427. One of the most iconic names in American automotive history is back, and it's not just here to cash in on nostalgia. This new Cobra brings modern engineering to the timeless formula of lightweight bodywork, raw V8 power, and no-nonsense driving excitement. Strap in as we dive into the design, performance, heritage, and innovation behind the all-new Shelby Cobra 427. The legend returns, a brief history of the Cobra. Before we look forward, let's take a moment to look back. The original Shelby Cobra, born in the early 1960s, was the result of Carroll Shelby's brilliant idea to combine British lightweight chassis engineering with American V8 muscle. What started with modest 260 and 289 cubic inch engines quickly escalated into the monstrous 427 Cobra, powered by Ford's 7.0-liter big block. It was raw, fast, dangerous, and utterly unforgettable. The Cobra 427 became a racing icon and one of the most collectible American cars of all time. Since then, countless replicas and tribute builds have come and gone, but very few wore the Shelby name officially and fewer still were road legal. Until now. Design philosophy, old school looks, modern precision. At first glance, the 2026 Shelby Cobra 427 looks just like its ancestor, and that's exactly the point. The body remains true to the original design: long hood, wide haunches, short tail, and aggressive fender flares. But beneath the classic curves lies a thoroughly modern build. The chassis is now a lightweight aluminum space frame, replacing the original's steel ladder design. The body panels are made from a mix of carbon fiber and aluminum, dramatically reducing weight while increasing rigidity. Shelby worked with select design engineers and race specialists to ensure that the car maintains the original Cobra's spirit but with a level of precision and refinement the 1960s could only dream of. Subtle aerodynamic improvements have been worked into the design without compromising the car's old-school charm, such as a vented under tray, improved airflow ducts, and flush-mounted glass. Interior, minimalism with modern touches. Inside, the 2026 Cobra 427 remains true to its heritage: simple, analog, and driver-focused. The dashboard is aluminum, with classic toggle switches and analog gauges. A small digital screen is integrated subtly into the center stack, offering real-time performance metrics like oil pressure, tire temps, and lap timing. The bucket seats are carbon fiber-backed, trimmed in high-quality leather and Alcantara, offering strong bolstering without sacrificing comfort. An optional roll hoop, removable hardtop, and 4-point harnesses are available for track day enthusiasts. There's no infotainment system, no touchscreen, no navigation. Just a Bluetooth-enabled sound system tucked discreetly out of sight. Shelby made it clear, this car isn't for scrolling menus. It's for listening to the engine, feeling the road, and living in the moment. The heart of the beast, a modern 427 V8. Under the hood, Shelby didn't hold back. Powering the 2026 Cobra 427 is a 7.0-liter naturally aspirated V8, custom-built by Ford Performance. And yes, it's still called a 427, staying true to its heritage. This engine produces a staggering 650 horsepower and 600 pound-foot of torque, with peak power arriving at just over 6,000 RPM. There's no hybrid system here, no turbochargers, and absolutely no compromise. This is pure, old-school power delivered through a 6-speed manual transmission, connected to a rear-wheel drive setup with a limited slip differential. Acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour takes just 3.2 seconds, and the top speed exceeds 180 miles per hour, depending on tire choice. Despite its brute strength, the engine is surprisingly refined, with drive-by-wire throttle control and adaptive ignition mapping that can adjust for both street and track conditions. Driving experience: engaging, demanding, and rewarding. Driving the 2026 Shelby Cobra 427 isn't like piloting a modern Grand Tourer. There are no driver aids like traction control or electronic stability intervention. This car is raw. However, Shelby has implemented a few modern touches to help manage that power: ABS-assisted brakes, launch control, and an optional track mode ECU calibration. The steering is hydraulic, not electric, giving the driver direct, analog feedback. The suspension setup uses double wishbone geometry at all 4 corners with adjustable coilovers, allowing drivers to fine-tune their ride for street comfort or aggressive cornering. Despite being brutally fast in a straight line, this car also corners with surprising agility. At just under 2,600 pounds curb weight, it's significantly lighter than modern performance cars, which translates to incredible handling balance and driver feedback. This isn't a car for passive driving. It demands skill, respect, and attention. But for those who appreciate visceral driving, the payoff is immense. Limited production, exclusivity built in. Shelby has confirmed that the 2026 Cobra 427 will be a limited production vehicle, with only 427 units to be made globally. Each car will come with a numbered plaque, signed certification of authenticity, and full support from Shelby American. Buyers can choose from a selection of classic color schemes, including Wimbledon white with Guardsman blue stripes, black with gold lemons, and a few exclusive modern interpretations like brushed aluminum clearcoat and deep sapphire carbon. With so few units available, it's safe to say this Cobra will become a collector's item before it even hits the street. Pricing starts at around $265,000, but many expect resale values to climb rapidly, especially for early production numbers or models with custom tuning. Sustainability and regulations, built for the road. Even though it's old school in spirit, the 2026 Shelby Cobra 427 meets all modern emissions and safety standards for road legal operation in North America and select markets abroad. The car features modern fuel injection, high-flow catalytic converters, and onboard diagnostics, making it compliant with current regulations without neutering the performance. That said, this car is not built for daily commuting or traffic jams. It's a purpose-built driving machine, intended for passionate enthusiasts who want to feel every vibration and hear every mechanical sound. Final verdict, a timeless formula, perfected. The 2026 Shelby Cobra 427 isn't just a tribute to a legend, it is the legend, reimagined for a new era. It manages to walk the razor's edge between honoring the past and embracing the present, delivering an experience that's both deeply nostalgic and fiercely modern. If you're looking for cutting-edge self-driving tech or air-conditioned massage seats, look elsewhere. But if what you want is to be completely connected to a machine, to feel speed, power, and control in their purest forms, the new Cobra delivers like few cars can. This car isn't just a machine, it's a statement. A love letter to driving, to noise, to danger, and to freedom. Outro. Subscribe for more from Bike Updater Pro. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Shelby Cobra 427, a masterpiece of modern engineering wrapped in the skin of an icon. What are your thoughts on this rebirth? Would you go all in on a machine this raw and analog in today's world of electric and autonomous vehicles? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Bike Updater Pro for more deep reviews, comparisons, and coverage of everything fast, classic, and powerful, whether it rides on 2 wheels or 4. Until next time, ride safe, drive fast, and stay passionate.